Hey, this is John Carlos, and I'm here with a look at the Hot Toys 6-scale figure of Black Panther from Black Panther. And I really dig the artwork for this box. It's got a really cool design, and I like that the little shiny purple sections in here are debossed. This figure is mostly a 6-scale body covered in a unitard, but it has the head attached on, and then the separate fists that click on at the wrist joints, and then at the bottom of the feet there are little toes and heel things that go over the foot. And then it's all unitard from there, although I do like that this has like a separate not ankle joint, like foot joint right there in the foot. And the little outer toe thing goes over that joint. So that's pretty nifty. I'm not going to be spending a lot of time on the articulation here. If you like to see videos where people like play with every joint and just take their figure and go like blah 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 blah, blah. Yeah, it's not going to be like that. There's just this fabric is you know, I don't want to leave it in too many poses for too long and potentially stretch any fabric by playing with it too much, because it really is just a tight little fabric over the body. But it's got all the kind of standard 6-scale joints underneath it. Some of them are kind of limited by, you know, how far you could bring the chest forward or back and twist the torso from side to side. But yeah, I just don't want to mess with things. You can already see just like where the fabric kind of bunches there at the crotch area, you know, and at the ankle there. So just, you know, don't plan on playing with it too much on camera. But the details, let's talk about the details of the design work here. Looks absolutely great. The little tiny pattern work all over the little silver pointy bits. Also just the line work going along like the chest and the leg, which will highlight hopefully the little purple bits later under the lighting. There is like a little lighting accessory here. But yeah, the toes look good. Not a lot of like sculpted like armory bits. It's pretty much just tights, but the detail on the tights are nice. The sculpted hands look good. Some nice little details on like the little claws on the hands. And then we just take a closer look here at the head. A very nice sculpt on the head. Really solid work. I really like the detail within it. Duh goes without saying because it's Hot Toys and they're good at that sort of stuff. But just all the little triangular bits and all the line work within them, the little textured grooves that go through here, the sculpt on the ears, the sculpt on the eyes, it's all very nice. Now if you take his head off, you could see that there's still the neck plug, but that neck plug at the top plugs into the back of the head, which with this little tool you can open up to take out the eyepiece and plug in this alternate eyepiece where the you know, the little silver things have retracted and you can see his actual eyeballs. So I'll go ahead and put that in now. Alright, here's just a closer look at the head with the eyeballs put in. It's a look I was not terribly fond of in the movies. I get why they did it, but still I think he looks cooler with the lenses in. Alternate head, which I'm not even going to put on right now. But the Chadwick Boseman head, I think it's a really good likeness. A lot of nice details here. It's a really solid sculpt. The furrowed brow is great. I love the eyebrows, the glassy eyeballs. But good likeness here with the mouth. The kind of mustache to the beard paint is really good. Nice sculpt to the hair. But I mean, I love the Black Panther mask so much that I'm going to be displaying this with the mask on. But still, you got to include this head, and it's a great looking head. This figure comes with a few accessories, including these open palm hands and these more opener attack claw hands. And man, I really like the texture on like the gloved surface there. Very nice detail on the claws. He also comes with his right grip hand, and this is for holding this little mini spear, and some very nice details on the texture there, on the little kind of grip right in the middle. Very cool, nice paint, like the little tassel hanging down. And it also comes with some extra wrist pegs. Now, the other thing this figure comes with, besides just the standard figure stand with the little claw that plugs in there, and here's a closer look at that, besides this, it comes with the whole light-up base that projects lights and highlights the purple on his outfit. Plugs into these two side plugs, and then you could either use AAA batteries, 3 AAAs, or you could plug it in with the little adapter that it comes with. Yeah, and then those connect to this base. The little cords will feed through the holes, so I'm going to start assembling that now. I will admit I'm a little surprised at the quality of these. This has got a little styrofoam base, and this just feels like a slightly nice cardboard. I'm sure the lighting rig inside is real quality stuff, but I was expecting this to be plastic, not cardboard. Also worth noting that it has 2 on switches, an on for the battery source or an on for the plug-in source. Also, this comes with a little like cardboard cutout. Let me show you back there. That's like a little backdrop that you can put behind. It comes with these little triangular things to like stabilize it, but you know, I don't really plan on using this little backdrop. I mean, it's neat, but whatever. So here's what the base looks like when it's fully assembled. I am using the USB AC port, not the AAA batteries. And yeah, even with all this source lighting on the figure, you can still see that the purple reads pretty good on it in bright lighting, which is nice. I thought this might have to be something that you only see in the dark, but man, that purple really reads. Let me bring it in a little closer here. Yeah. And I thought it would just be something kind of woven into the fabric a bit, and then just a function of purple lights kind of reading off of just the fabric, but it really works on the helmet too, the headpiece. Looks great. From the front and from the side, I'm really happy about that. And then, yeah, the outfit itself. A little bit on the chest, a lot on the arms, and a lot on the legs. Legs look freaking awesome. In my eyes, not so much on the camera right now. You can more see just like these harsher lines, but there is more purple showing up, and I'm curious if I kill the lights, if that will alter how it looks. Yeah, turning the lights off definitely has an effect on how it looks. All my shooting lights are off. This is just the one ceiling light, and you can just see how much these purple lights read onto the figure itself. It reads a little bit more drastic and brighter on camera than it does in person, but it's not that far off. The kind of purple base and these like almost blue lines going over it, the kind of closer you get, the more it kind of reflects off the chest from just, you know, the angle. So if you see it a little bit lighter here and then I move it, so yeah. But it's pretty even as far as the placement on the figure. Just how close you get it to the lighting source will affect how much it reads. But man, does it read a lot. That looks really freaking dang cool. I think this is one of the cooler features I've ever seen on a Hot Toys figure, and I'm not disappointed, folks. I am not disappointed at all. One little thing that Hot Toys included that I thought was a nice touch is that they included the 2 ports to plug into the lights here towards the front, but there's also another 2 ports towards the back side in case you wanted to turn the base around and have the figure turned around so you can display him, like, you know, from the back, if that's something you want to do. I don't plan on doing it, but the fact that they thought of that for other people who might want to is pretty cool. Also, one little piece of advice, I do recommend maybe using the 3 AAA batteries, just because the cord this comes with isn't that long, and you're going to be tethered to an extension cord based on where you put this on display. You don't have to worry about that with the AAA batteries. Now, I've switched out his fist hands for these claw hands, which I think, come on, it's Black Panther. He should just be like, with claws out. It just makes sense. So I really dig these hands, and I really dig the lighting effect. It is cooler and is better achieved than I was expecting. It's pretty damn good. I really dig it. I like this figure a lot. So yeah, there's my review. Thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. And if you want, you can follow me on social media. Here's some links. Oh, and if anyone cares, that little backdrop does look pretty cool when it gets hit by the purple light. So there you go.